This is a short introduction video on how to use ManageBac here at SISC. First thing you'll notice is that when you come to the login page, which you hopefully received an email from the school, you will enter in your email address. If you forgot your password or you're confused about it or whatever, you can always at any time click on Forgot Your Password and it'll send you an email where you can reset it. Once you log into ManageBac, you'll notice that you have a dashboard that kind of shows you an abbreviated calendar for the next 2 weeks. And you can change that view to timetables or calendar up here in the upper right-hand corner, or you can view the full calendar. Up at the top, you'll notice that the student or your child's name should be listed. You'll also see the graduation year and the Cambridge year declaration of what year they're in. So for example, this is a grade 9 student, but the designation from Cambridge is year 9. Within here, you'll also notice on the left-hand side a quick attendance meter showing like the percentage of how many classes for the term that they were either late or that they were there or that the days haven't been accounted for yet, which is kind of helpful. Also down below you'll have key contacts of the principal. For example, this is just listing me. However, the principal of the division for the child should be listed there. There's also a reference guide here, Navigating ManageBac as a Parent, which is a great how-to guide on how to utilize the program and tips and tricks. And that's pretty much the main screen here. Inside, oh, by the way, talking about attendance, I should have mentioned that if your child was marked absent, you can always submit an attendance excusal up here, letting us know that your child was excused for whatever reason. Either they're sick, you just didn't want to send them to school, or perhaps you went on vacation. On the left-hand side, you'll notice for the student that you have what we call a portfolio. The portfolio is very important because this is where you'll find, for example, the report card, progress reports. You could also see files. For example, there's nothing for this student because I don't have anything uploaded as it's a test account. But you'll find things like projects that were turned in or finished and graded by the teacher will also be here. But only the things that the parent, or sorry, that the teacher would like the parent to see. This does not include all the work for the course or courses that your child has taken. The IB Parents Association is an important area where you can communicate with the school, or the school will communicate with the parents. I don't believe you can talk with different parents through here. However, any messages that are a thread that everyone is included in, you can then participate in. Under Messages, this will be the message center for your student. If you have more than one student, you will see that you will have a choice at the top on the dashboard of changing which student you're looking at. But here you'll also see each of the grade levels or year levels, if it's Cambridge, that each of your children are in. And so you can see messages pertaining only to year 9, for example. And you'll see that I have a message here already posted. And that's where you find messages related to the year or grade level. In regards to academics, the academic profile, this gives you a lot of information about your child, like the known demographic information, like your date of birth, the gender, preferred name. You'll find your students or your child's ID, student ID, listed here. You can see the attendance and timetable in case you want to know like what class your child actually has at that moment. You can also see reports. Currently we don't have any, but this is where the reports like progress reports, the end of the year or end of semester reports will also be here. And another very important aspect is behavior reports. The behavior reports will include all the discipline reports or even merit reports. If your child does something really well, you will find all these reports here, and they're live. So if there's that day your child for whatever reason has a discipline report, it will show up here and you can see it immediately. Now under the guides and handbooks, this is a really nice place to go to kind of learn how to use ManageBac in regards, for example, there's one right here called Study Tips and Tricks, and this would be for your child in regards to remote learning, like when we do online classes or even when they're doing their homework on a normal school day when they come in person. These tips and tricks are great for working at home using technology. And the last thing I'd like to show you is in the very lower right hand corner is a little question mark button, and if you click on that, it will bring you to the Help Center. And this is an AI based one, so you can just start typing your question and it will give you what it thinks are the answers for those questions that you've posed. So it's a great way to find information. Going back to the dashboard just to make sure that we didn't miss anything. Once again, you can see your different children listed here. They should be at the top, along the top, or on the right hand side if you have more than one. There definitely is the Navigating ManageBac as a Parent how-to guide, or this is a video, for example. Really great. I suggest that you watch it. It will be in English. We will be making another video just like this to be in Khmer language. So if you'd like to watch that, you can wait for that. And I recommend that you explore and start using this program. The school will start using it more and more as the year progresses. Thank you again for watching the video, and let us know if you have any questions.